I would do an exercise. I do this with my spouse, Leah, all the time. I've been doing this for 5 years. 2 years ago, started a podcast revolving all around it, but it's the 4 F's, right? I would sit down on a piece of paper, write down faith, and then I would write, the next line should be, what does perfection look like in your life, in your faith? Are you close to Mass? Are you going to daily Mass? You saying your prayers? What are you reading? Maybe you want to read the Bible, maybe whatever it is, right? Write out what perfection looks like in that area. And then the next line, write out, kind of check yourself, grade yourself on what your current life is looking like, right? And automatically now you have a little vision of what you're going for. You guys can probably guess, but step 2, write down family. How is your family life? Are you a good husband? Are you a good dad? Right? If you're the mom, are you a good mom? Is homeschooling going well? If you're homeschooling, I'm not saying you have to homeschool. That's what we do, right? Write down what perfection looks like in your family life, right? And then secondly, right, grade yourself. How are you doing? Are you present with your family? Is family the second in your priorities, or is money the first? This is a little segue here, but I've actually found that people that mismanage and are constantly broke all the time, they push money away. There's opportunities in front of them, but because of their mindset, they can't see them, or they miss opportunities. So all of that extra work and hustle, I think, is good, but I think it can spin your wheels if you don't actually sit down and do some mindset work, do some vision work, so you know where you're going. Have a game plan when that money comes to you, right? And you hear it all the time with professional sports athletes. They get this monster salary, and then they get injured and they're broke within a year, right? Money does not make you wealthy, right? And whether you have money or not, I think you would agree with me, right? But especially if you don't have money, you're going, well, obviously I'm not wealthy. Your mindset is what makes you wealthy, right? So fix your mindset today. Start now. It's a muscle and you have to work at it. And then when that money comes into your life and you start better managing it, start better managing your mindset in all the areas of your life, like, you're going to manage it better and you're going to have more, right? And God's going to reward you more because you've been a good steward with what He's given you. So that was a little bit of a segue, but back to the exercise, right? So we did family. Well, next is fitness, right? Write down your mental and your physical fitness. What does perfection look like, right? How are you handling yourself? What's your daily routine like? Like, are you reading? Are you exercising? Are you eating healthy, right? You do those things and the other stuff gets easier, right? You have more energy. You can go work longer and more effectively. And then step 2 of that exercise is grade yourself. How is your diet? How is your workout schedule? How is your daily routine, right? Do those things. And now you have a vision of what you can go, after you do this exercise. And then the hard part, and let's be honest, everybody knows, right? Everybody knows they'll lose weight and be better shape if they work out and they eat different food. It's hard to do the action step, but at least if you have a vision, you can know the action step a little more clear. And then lastly, finances. Literally, I remember writing down these bogus money goals, right? When I was multiple 6 figures in student loan debt and other debt and coming out of college, 3 kids, after I think our monthly budget for Leah and I, if she ever listens to this, we gave ourselves an allotment for $10 for the month.
For the month. Wow.
And we followed it for a while and it sucked.
Yeah.
Right. I don't recommend that. I mean, it was good. We went through it, but that creates more scarcity if you live in that zone for a long time. Right. It wasn't until my mindset started shifting, but I remember even when I was that crazy upside down, I would write out these monster goals, right? Like goals I had no idea how to conceive, but I wrote them out over and over and over and over. And now I'm writing out bigger goals. Now I'm hiring people. It's crazy, right? When you take on more responsibility, that's a whole second goal. It doesn't get easier. You have to keep sharpening the skills, and you have to keep sharpening your mindset. But that's what I would do first. You can go kind of spin the wheels and add extra hours and job stuff, but it might actually be a detriment to your family because you're away longer, right? So take a little time to do this exercise with your spouse if you're married. If you're not married, do it by yourself, but preferably do it with somebody. And then that's called an accountability partner. And then set some action plans to move just a little bit closer to each of the goals in each of those categories. And just keep getting a little bit closer. I mean, if you literally get 1% better a week, like you're 50% better in 1 year.